guest tonight is currently out on her sold-out world tour. She's a 5-time Grammy winner, Oscar nominee, and now best-selling author. I heard this over the weekend. Good little book. It's New York Times #1 bestseller, True You. It's available now in paperback. She's also a spokesperson for Nutrisystem. She looks great. Please welcome the lovely Janet Jackson. Good to see you again.
It's always very good to see you.
You look just like the girl in the Nutrisystem commercial.
Really?
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Now, obviously you're beautiful here, you're beautiful in the commercial, but during the holiday, it's got to be just a nightmare. How do you hold the diet together during just that whole month?
It wasn't difficult for me. No, not at all. I mean, well, first of all, you know, we don't celebrate holidays. We didn't grow up celebrating holidays because we grew up as Jehovah's Witnesses, so we don't do the big family cook thing. But Nutrisystem, I was on it, still on it, and also just when I felt to go out with friends, hang out, I didn't deprive myself of that, going out, being with friends.
And how does that work?
I would just get back on it. I would go to dinner with friends and then just get back on my...
And did they like FedEx you a sandwich? How does that work? How does that, come and you go out and you sign it?
No, well, after you order your food, it's no more than 48 hours later that you get all your meals for a whole month. It's only $10 a day. It's very affordable. So
you order your food, and 48 hours later, honey, we put our order in about 48, and then it shows up. Okay, yes. I guess so. I guess so. Now, let me ask you. Yes. Great picture on the front here. I love this smile. Now, you say in the book you hated your smile. You have like one of the most famous smiles in the world. Why did you hate this smile?
Gee. I felt I looked like the Joker.
Like the Joker?
Yes, because my smile is so broad. It's like from ear to ear, and you could see all the teeth in my mouth and all the way into the back of it.
Yeah, and they're all there. That's great. I mean, if some were missing, I think that would be, you know. So I don't get the Joker thing. I don't get that one. So why did you decide to write this book? I mean, I kind of know.
It doesn't look like the Joker. Look at that.
No,
it's
it doesn't
so
look
broad.
like the Joker. No.
Well, no, I like my smile now.
See, I like girls with low self-esteem. That means they'd go out with me. That was the thing about it. See, most guys look for girls with low self-esteem because, I never go out with me. So what made you want to write the book?
A lot of people asked me about weight loss, weight gain, how did I do it, what brought it on, what took it off. And instead of just telling them the nutrition aspect of it, I wanted to start from the very, very beginning, which was my childhood. And I wrote the book wanting to also help children. So that's why I go to the very beginning of...
So what was your heaviest? Can I ask you that? How much did you weigh at your heaviest?
Sure, you can ask me that. 180.
180, okay.
Yes.
Well, you have this, and I think it's really brave of you to put this picture in the book. Show this picture, it's in the book. That's you. Now,
running on the beach. I was running 5 miles a day, mind you, at that weight.
Wow, at 180?
At 180.
So you hit 180, and what made you go, okay, this is crazy, I've got to...
Well, I put on the weight for a film that I was to do. And at the very last minute, they had to change the schedule of the film, which didn't work with my schedule. So I had to pull out.
Wow.
And I had all this weight that I had to kind of get off of me.
Okay.
And I had a chef's consultant, Chef Andre, who did the recipes in the book.
I gotta admit, I skipped over the recipes. I read all the parts about, because when I get to, I'm like a guy, I don't read recipes.
They're very good. Actually, Joe Rutling, the CEO of Nutrisystem, he read the book, and he loved it. He thought it was very honest and checked out the recipes.
Oh, it is very honest.
Had the guys check out the recipes, and he said, okay, this is what we're about. And that's what made him want to give me a call.
Do you remember this album cover you and I did together? Show this picture. Do you remember when we did this? Okay. You know, I just...
Oh, my goodness.
I've just kept quiet about it because I didn't want to say anything. But Whose idea was that? I'm guessing that was the guy's idea.
What guy?
I don't know, some guy. That's like a guy idea.
It is.
Was it your idea?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
'Cause you have some great ideas. So tell us about that cover, how it came to
That was Patrick DeMarchelier shot
Okay.
that cover. When I was like 25, something like that.
okay.
And actually, when I was shooting Poetic Justice, when we were staying in San Francisco, and I came out of the tub and I got this idea. I was wrapped in my towel, and I thought, oh, this might make kind of a cool cover.
Yeah.
And that's really how it all happened. And that was the last shot of the day, the only shot that we did indoors.
Because I remember when that came out, and then all these ridiculous stories came out. People said, I remember one said you had a rib removed. Did you ever hear that?
Can you do that?
Huh?
I've heard that, but can that be done?
I don't know what can be done. But I mean, people just say anything.
They say all
don't want to
kinds of
believe
things.
that you look that
That
good.
you work hard.
Yeah, you work hard. Okay. Now, we'll take a break. Okay, look, we'll take a break. More with Janet right after this. Be right back. Welcome back. Talking with Janet Jackson. In the book, you talk about your Good Times audition, and I met you back then. You were a little kid. I used to write jokes for Jimmy Walker at the time.
You did?
Yeah, I just did that. So tell us about that audition. Tell us what happened, about how you cried on cue. I thought that was an interesting story.
Norman Lear, at the time, Norman Lear, so many shows he created, Maude, Jefferson's.
All in the Family?
All in the Family.
Yeah.
So many more, and Good Times as well. Different Strokes. I guess we had done Jackson summer specials,
Right.
and they wanted a little girl for the next season of Good Times. So they brought me into this room, and he talked to me and he said, pretend that I'm your brother and I gave you a tie. You gave me a tie for my birthday, but yet I didn't like the color of it. And we started just riffing off the cuff, basically improvising, and I started to cry. And he said, okay, we're done. And as I was leaving, walking down the hall, he said, you have the audition if you'd like it.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Because and you got your Barbie Malibu Dream
Yeah,
House,
I did. I wanted that. My mother wouldn't let me have it. And then once I got the audition, I asked her for it again, and she said, okay.
Oh, there you go.
I got it. I guess I did something good to deserve it.
Now, your niece Paris is acting now. How are you with that? Is it good? Is it bad? What do you think?
Me?
Yeah.
I prefer for her to wait.
To wait, yeah.
Yes, to wait. I think she should enjoy her youth. You're young only once, and to really have a wonderful time, enjoy it. And she has the rest of her life to be an adult, and she should study. She should go to school, study
Right.
the craft, and think about college, and maybe studying college, maybe study abroad, acting,
Right.
and then when she becomes 18, she could dive into it if she wants. But be a child, you know.
Yeah, I think. Good, yeah, I agree. Now, you also talk about you were a vegan for a while. Are you still a vegan or no?
No, I just listen to my body.
Yeah.
And when it feels to do one thing, I'll do that. When I was a kid, we were vegetarians.
Yeah.
So off and on. And I don't eat meat, but if once in a blue moon my body says, okay, you need a little something, I will. But
See, I listen to my body doing it too, and then I say, oh, excuse me, I'm sorry, everybody. All right. I didn't mean to do that. Now, you had some thoughts on improving my diet and exercise, I hear.
getting on Nutrisystem.
Yeah, so what do you have?
You gotta get on it, Jay. It really works.
Yeah.
It truly works.
See, what if you're happy? See, my situation is different, because most people in Hollywood have perfect bodies and screwed up personal lives. I have a wonderful personal life, and my body's screwed up. But that's okay. You know what I'm saying?
If you get on Nutrisystem, you can have a wonderful life on both sides.
Really, I won't be irritable?
Not at all. It's so easy. The food is incredible.
So am I overweight? How much should I lose? What do you think?
Don't put
You don't have to be polite. Go ahead.
No, don't put.
Look, you're being polite. Go ahead.
No, I'm not. Don't put an amount on it. Just when you, well, see, if I say this to you, say, well, I feel good now.
I feel good now.
See? I knew you were going to
No, but it's true. But I mean, it's not like I go, because people say to me, I go home, I have a plate of pasta, I kiss my wife, we go out to
You
dinner.
can have a plate of
fantastic.
Nutrisystem pasta.
It's like eating a postage stamp.
No, it's not. No, that's the other thing. You get to eat 5 to 6 times a day. It really, really works.
I eat 5 to 6 times a day now. Now
What an unhealthy thing.
You had me bring my Harley. Why? She said to me, bring one of your bikes. I said, okay.
Because
why am I bringing this?
I brought my trainer with
You have your
me.
trainer
Yes,
here.
Tony.
Tony the trainer? Tony. Now, Tony, why do I have my bike here?
Well, I know you like riding motorcycles.
That's correct.
Okay? And I know you don't like to exercise.
I don't mind. It's all right. My
you
bike
like
breaks
me
down and I
then?
got to walk. That's exercise.
Well, I thought we combined both together here.
All right, so what do we do?
I want you on your bike
All right,
while you
so
exercise.
check out my jacket. All right,
Yeah.
check out my bike.
Come on, baby. Things off.
So what do I do?
Okay, I want you to sit on the bike.
Sit on the bike.
Okay, but Jan's going to be right here, though.
Janet, have you ever been on a motorcycle?
No, I think they're so beautiful, but they're dangerous.
Oh, you got to come for a ride, baby.
Oh, I
You're
agree,
gonna-
right?
Yeah.
It's a full body workout.
That's our deal. You have to go for a ride with me now. Yeah.
I'll go for a ride with you if you get on Nutrisystem. How's that?
Well, what is this here?
Okay, I just want your ball. I know, right? I want the ball right here, and I just want you to toss it to Jan.
Toss this ball to Janet. All
Uh-huh.
right, there you go. Well, what did you do that
Jane,
for?
you're trying to
She worked out earlier today.
Oh,
She worked
okay.
out earlier today. So.
I almost knocked her out.
Just one more.
Here, I'll throw it to you. There you go.
All right,
There.
that's good. That's good.
Now what do we do?
But then I want you to do this. Just your side. Just go like that for your abs.
Okay.
Just like Jan.
You know, it's
Jan has
hard to
great
do
abs.
this while you're on the freeway. You thought texting
Yeah.
was bad. You know, this would be real annoying.
Right?
See,
No. You
See, when I
You
want
gotta
to feel,
twist a
You
little
have
more.
to twist more. That's the whole idea, because you're working your obliques.
see, when I want to
you
feel the
twist.
burn, I go down here and I grab the exhaust pipe. Okay, here we go. So like that,
That's for your abs right
No,
there.
This
you're
is
not
for my abs?
You're twisting your arms.
Oh.
Twist.
twisting like this.
Yeah, ball to hip, ball
Oh,
to
there
hip.
we-
There
There
you
you
go.
go.
There we go. Oh, this is.
Come on, everybody, help him out
Oh,
here.
thank you very much.
Perfect. And after
Okay,
one
now-
more exercise. One more.
What's the other one?
You're gonna come off the bike.
Come off the bike.
Okay. You're gonna come. You're just gonna be a standard push-up here on the bike
Okay.
and straight up.
Well, that's easy
Okay,
to
right?
do.
Okay, but keep going.
Jan's gonna be hitting your belly here to work your abs.
No,
Okay.
keep it
Hit your
tight.
abs.
Sweat
Come on,
me,
here,
baby.
come on, here.
Oh,
Give me
yeah.
10. Give me
Yeah.
10.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. That's
Oh,
it.
yeah.
There we go. A
Cool.
little more than that, huh?
There you go.
Come on, Jane.
Very easy.
That's it.
I'm getting spanked by Janet Jackson.
There
I
you
love
go.
it. Hey, we'll be right back with Larry the Cable Guy right after this.